everyone, it's me, Shelby. Today I want to talk to you all about STDs and STIs. What's the difference, prevention, treatment, the stigma, all that good stuff. First off, what is the difference? An STI is a sexually transmitted infection, where an STD is a sexually transmitted disease. And according to the American Sexual Health Association, they're both viruses, but with infections, there's no signs and no symptoms. Infections can be treated and cured, but if you don't treat them, they can turn into diseases. Diseases are viruses with symptoms and signs. They can be treated. They can even be managed to where they go undetected, but not always are they 100% curable. If you don't treat these, neglect them and ignore them, they can kill you. And that was really serious, but honestly, they can start shutting down your organs. They can harm your reproductive health, your reproductive organs. They can harm your mental health, your overall well-being. You want to take care of this. If you have an STD or an STI, the sooner you treat it, the better. It's not the end of the world. There are options for you, but it's good to, take care of it. Also, I want to talk about STDs and STIs because they are more common than we think they are. They could happen to anyone. They happen to a lot of people. They happen to a lot of youngins. There's like a statistic that I just read that said 20 million new diagnoses every year, and half of them are between the age of 15 to 24. That's a whole bunch, but a whole bunch of young people especially. And I know my friend was telling me he went to the number one college for STDs. Like the majority of his friends had an STD or an STI before they left. Like it was funny to them. So yeah, it's good to be aware that they're out there. It's good to be aware of prevention. It's good to be aware of testing. I'm not going to go into every single STD and STI. I'm going to leave a link below that talks a little bit more in detail and gives a little bit more information about each one. So if you're interested, check that out. But, I do want to talk about prevention. I know when we think of STI, STD, sexually transmitted, we think vaginally or anally. We don't think orally. We don't think through other people's fluids. We don't think skin to skin. And these are all ways to be infected. Coming in contact with someone's blood, their semen, their spit, whatever, it can get you. Also, rubbing on somebody with herpes, and an outbreak with an infected area, that can get you too. Be aware. No, they say abstinence is 100% guaranteed, but I know that's not really 100% realistic. We're sexually active creatures. A lot of us are sexually active. If you're going to be sexually active, you should know there's other methods out there for prevention, like condoms and dental dams. There are male and female condoms. So if you're, giving or receiving oral sex, there are condoms for men, dental dams for women. If you're giving or receiving vaginal or anal sex, there are condoms for men and condoms for women. Know this. Like you can still be sexually active, just be smart. And also get tested. Know what's going on with your body. Share that with your partner. If you're healthy, good to go. You have more options. If you're not, you might have to look into medication. You might have to be more aware of when you have outbreaks or your blood count or, what's going on with you. But you can still be sexually active. But you do need to disclose this to your partner. You know, you would not want somebody to, you know, use and abuse you and your health. So don't do that to others. Um, yeah, get tested, and getting tested, you shouldn't be ashamed of. I think you should get tested in between partners, with new partners. You should get tested every time you go to the doctors for just an annual visit, just to know what's going on with you. You know, I love knowing that I have a normal PAP and a negative STD and STI record. I love that. I love that. I'm so proud of it. I would share that with anyone, everyone, at any time. I'm sharing it with you guys. You know, it gives me peace of mind. It makes me feel happy and healthy, you know, young, and I'm ready to have fun, you know. Um, and I know not everyone really has the pleasure of having that, but if you get tested, you have the option of getting treated so you can get on that path, you know. Um, Also, if you have something going on, don't be afraid to get help. I would rather you get treated and feel like you're on the path to becoming happy and healthy than feel nasty and feel embarrassed of yourself. You know, and be spreading it because you don't know what's going on with you. I got a funk and an itch, and I still am on Tinder having sex, you know? Like, no, you need to be at Planned Parenthood on free testing day getting tested. Do you know that there's free testing? Don't be ashamed to Google free testing. Go get your ass tested. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Do it for just peace of mind, not because you got an itch or something. Also, here's the other thing. Like I said, STDs go with no signs and no symptoms. A lot of STDs and whatever don't even show up for a while because we neglect them because we didn't know we had them. So, yeah, get tested. Get tested often. You know, it could happen to anyone. I said this before. It's more common than we think. And I know that there's a stigma out there that STDs and STIs are nasty and you're a nasty person if you have an STD or an STI. No, it just means you've been sexually active and you've been not taking the right precautions. You know, it could happen to anyone and everyone, just like the common cold, just like the flu, just like food poisoning, just like pink eye. It can happen to anyone and everyone. Because a stranger sneezed at you on the bus. Because your kid farted on your pillow. I don't know. That's all, like, ugh. You know, just because somebody got their cold or virus from a sneeze and another person got theirs from sex, they're all harmful to our body. It's all not good for us, but we should treat them all the same. Like, you're not any more nastier than the person who got sneezed on to me. You're not unlovable. You're not a bad, dirty person. So don't feel that way if you do ever get diagnosed with an STD or an STI. Just do what you need to do to get healthy. You know? Love yourself. Respect yourself enough to take care of yourself. Respect yourself enough to do this prevention. Respect yourself enough to get tested. Respect yourself enough, but love yourself enough to get treatment. Don't give up on yourself. Anyways, I thought it was important to talk about. We should be aware of what's going on in the world. There are STDs, STIs. We should do our best to prevent them from happening to ourselves, to prevent them from spreading to others if we do have them. You know, be aware that it's not the end of the world if we get them. But I, at the end of the day, want everyone to have fun, but I want everyone to be responsible. Love yourself, respect others. Treat your body like a temple. It's supposed to get you through life. You know, it'd be a whole lot easier if you take care of it. Anyways, I have lots of love, lots of light. I have lots more love to give, lots more light to share. It was weird. I meant to say lots more videos to come, so you should subscribe, like, follow. Yeah, stay tuned. Anyways, ta-ta. Peace.